I fished my little package of Prim snaps out, and now it's time to sew them on. Now, you have to remember how these go on. It can be very confusing. The part with the nub normally goes on the front side, like this. Now, I'm not going to worry about which way they lap. I'm just going to make sure they lap the same way both places. Anyway, and they're just real simple. It does take a fairly fine needle to sew them on because the little holes are quite small. Now, this is for a doll, but we don't want it to come off. And I'm going to sew it on carefully. Probably a total of about 8 stitches. And my thread is doubled, so you don't want to put too much thread on these because it will not snap completely if you get them too thick. And my last one here. And you do not want to lay thread across the top. You want it to just go through the little holes and down under. Okay, that's the first one. Now, I'm going to tie this off. Come on. Because I don't want to do anything else with that thread because that's holding the snap. Now, let's get the next one. Like I said, oops. I got the wrong one. I'll have to get the other side. I got the wrong sides. I got 3 of the same sides and only 1 of the other. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're looking for. Now, I want this to snap right at the waist, just like that. I'm going to line it up, and I want to catch that little piece of ribbon that I put there. Come on, get that in there. There we go. Again, about 8 stitches. Now, the other side, we need to sew on the inside so that they snap like this. And on this side, we're going to have to be careful that we don't show too much on the other side, just to be neat. You have to watch it when you're sewing that the little place that accepts the little nub is on the outside and not the inside when you're sewing these little snaps on. There's not going to be very much of an overlap here, just a little bit. And because I don't want my knot on the outside, I'm going to start here on the inside. And then just pick up enough fabric to stitch that. And then I'm going to run my thread gently to the other side, not leaving very much on the back side. And again, I'm going to put about 8 stitches in. Run my stitch under, but try not to leave very much on the back side. There's 5 and 6. Run my stitch under and up and catch just enough fabric. And there's 8. Then I'm going to run my thread back through where I folded it over and tie it off. Now I might have enough, just enough to finish that last snap. And then I need to reload my thread to tack the sides down a little bit better. I don't like the way they kind of lay out there. Okay, next one. We lay it down and we do the same. We do want to make sure we do get all the way through this though. We don't want that snap to be pulling just on that lining fabric. Because we got so much fabric down here, it might not go all the way through. Come on. We got our 8 stitches in, and we're going to come to the other side and tie our knot. But we're going to slip the knot through the fabric so it does not interfere with the snapping. There we go. All right, now let's snap it and see how it works. One snap, 2 snaps, and we do need to get this to lie down a little bit better or it's going to get puckery. How do we do that? We got that off a little bit. We'll make the stamps take care of it. Okay. That's why we sew them on well. Okay, we're gonna, which one's longer? How do we do that? I have no idea. We'll make it work though. We're not gonna redo this little dress. Oh, I see partly why it's that way. It's off by quite a bit. Cherry Blossom's little dress is fairly well finished. Let's see how it fits. I had a little trouble with the back and had to redo some stuff, but we'll see how that looks. Okay, it's a stuffed animal. We don't have to worry about it being too tight around the neck, or the waist for that matter. And there we go. That's the back. This is the front. And here's Cherry Blossom in her little dress. I think it turned out pretty good. It's in the same colors as her little blossom here, and her little feet show. Anyway, I hope Becca likes this. Sometimes I just do one of something. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like and stuck it to the end, just like and subscribe. Thank you very much.